Assalamu alaikum. These videos are based on selective readings of the book titled Learn 90% of the Quran with Frequently Occurring Words. The book is an endeavor to bring the knowledge of the Arabic language to the non-Arab, English-speaking individual to help him or her understand the Quran with classified word lists. The lists are arranged in interesting topics with transliterations of each word, its meanings, its usage in the Quran, the number of times a particular word has occurred, and the particular part of speech it belongs to. It will be of special interest to teachers and students of Arabic grammar who would like to supplement their vocabulary of the language. If you are someone who is interested in understanding the divine message, this book will prove to be an important milestone on that journey. Please follow the link in the description below. Welcome back to our frequently occurring words in the Quran. The first word today is thumma, meaning then. This word occurs 338 times as a coordinating conjunction in the Quran. An example of its usage can be seen in Surah Baqarah, ayah number 28, where Allah says, كَيْفَ تَكْفُرُونَ بِاللَّهِ وَكُنْتُمْ أَمْوَاطًا فَأَحْيَاكُمْ ثُمَّ يُمِيتُكُمْ ثُمَّ يُحْيِيكُمْ. And with this, you have learned 38.09% of the Quran. The next word is Rasul, meaning the messenger of God. This word occurs as a noun 332 times in the Quran. An example of its usage, incidentally, can also be seen in Surah Al-Imran, the third surah, ayah number 32, where Allah says, قُلْ أَتِيُوا اللَّهَ وَالرَّسُولَ. And with this word, we have learned 38.54% of the Quran. The next word is la, meaning do not. This word occurs 327 times as a prohibition particle in the Quran. An example of its usage can be seen in Surah Baqarah, number 11, where Allah says, وَإِذَا قِيلَ لَهُمْ لَا تُفْسِدُوا فِي الْأَرْضِ قَالُوا إِنَّمَا نَحْنُ مُصْلِحُونَ. And with this word, you have learned 38.98% of the Quran to be exact. The next word is Yawm, meaning a day. This word occurs 325 times as a noun in the Quran. An example of its usage can be seen forthwith in the Quran in Surah Fatiha, ayah number 4, where Allah says that He is the Maliki Yawmiddin. And with this word, you have learned 39.42% of the Quran. The next word is Adab, meaning a punishment. This word occurs 322 times as a noun in the Quran. An example of its usage can be seen in Surah Baqarah, ayah number 7, where Allah says, وَأَلَا أَبْصَارِهِمْ غِشَاوَةٌ وَلَهُمْ عَذَابٌ عَظِيمٌ. And with this word, you have learned 39.85% of the Quran. The next word is Haza, meaning this. This word occurs 317 times as a demonstrative pronoun in the Quran. An example of its usage can be seen in Surah Al-Imran, ayah number 51, where Allah says, إِنَّ اللَّهَ رَبِّي وَرَبُّكُمْ فَاعْبُدُوا هَذَا صِرَاطٌ مُسْتَقِيمٌ. And with this word, you have learned 40.28% of the Quran. The next word is Sama, meaning the sky. This word occurs 310 times as a noun in the Quran. An example of its usage can be seen in Surah Baqarah, ayah number 19, where Allah says, أَوْ كَصَيِّبٍ مِّنَ السَّمَاءِ فِيهِ ظُلُمَاتٌ وَرَعْدٌ وَبَرْقٌ. And with this, you have learned 40.70% of the Quran. The next word is Nafs, meaning a soul. This word occurs 295 times as a noun in the Quran. An example of its usage can be seen in Surah Baqarah, ayah number 48, where Allah says, وَاتَّقُوا يَوْمًا لَا تَجْزِي نَفْسٌ. And with this word, you have learned 41.1% of the Quran. The next word is kafara, meaning disbelieved, to commit kufr. This word occurs 289 times as a verb in the Quran. An example of its usage can be seen in Surah Baqarah, ayah number 102, where Allah says, وَمَا قَفَرَ سُلَيْمَانُ وَلَكِنَّ الشَّيَاطِينَ قَفَرُوا. And with this word, you have learned 41.49% of the Quran. The next word is shay, meaning a thing, anything. This word occurs 283 times as a noun in the Quran. An example of its usage can be seen in Surah Baqarah, ayah number 20, where Allah says, إِنَّ اللَّهَ عَلَىٰ كُلِّ شَيْءٍ قَدِيرٌ. And with this word, today you have learned 41.87% of the Quran.